Hello, beautiful people. Casey here, and you are listening to an NC Cutting Edge Counseling production. NCCEC is a trauma therapy practice based in North Carolina. To learn more, you can visit NCCEC.com. You can also follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Mindscapes and Magic for more content, and come hang out with us in our Discord for episode discussions. Content warning and where to find us will be found in the episode descriptions. Now let's tell a fucking story. We got a good thing here. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Mindscapes and Magic. We found it. I'm Casey Gibson, he, him pronouns, and I'm still the Dungeon Master of our magical misadventures. I'm joined, as always, by our wonderful cohort of people.
Haley Ronstadt here, she, they pronouns. I'm the therapist on the podcast. I don't think there's anything I can say to take back what was said at the beginning of the episode.
There's a lot of things. It's called We Cut It.
No, I like it. I think it should stay in. I think it's very funny. But it just kept coming out of my mouth. I really am not intending to do this. Okay, I'm playing Elle or Eldon. He, they pronouns.
Do they like tacos too?
Eldon loves tacos.
Amen.
There you go.
Eldon also loves other foods.
Big fan of hot dogs. And
Corn dogs.
Bananas.
Eggplants.
Big glizzy guzzler.
Deuce to loose cake.
Deuce to loose.
All the things. But he is a half-elf witch who is Logan Eccles from season 4 of Veronica Mars Hot. Heek Logan Eccles for the Veronica Mars, the marshmallows. And Elle got their princess moment and a little bit of romance. So very, very special.
Love to see it.
I am Giverax. Jason could not make it today, so I am doing the intro for him. I am he, him. He is also he, him. And we are very excited to get a good release.
We're happy that you were able to make it.
What happened to Jason?
Got stuck in traffic. That's what he texted me, at least.
Yeah, I heard he was not able to come, and so I had to find my own way here, but I made it.
I mean, since we have everyone here now together, it's only been 2 weeks since our last recording. Jason is no longer on the podcast. It is now just Gevrex. Yeah. I wanted to tell you all in person.
What?
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you all in person. There was a disagreement, creative differences.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I wonder why he did not tell me.
Yeah. I mean, he's a little embarrassed, but you know.
He's a big opinions guy, that guy.
Don't worry, we'll cut all of this out. We don't want to embarrass him further, but I just wanted to tell you guys while we're here.
Very much appreciated.
Yes, and happy to have you here.
I've already blocked his IP from getting this anyways, so we're fine. We can talk about it.
Perfect. Fuck him then.
Okay, then what? Yeah, tell us more. What happened? What was the disagreement? T.
Well, he actually wanted to take over DMing and didn't like.
He tried it a couple of times.
I know. I thought it was a joke, but he roped
us into that prank.
He actually took episodes out of the drive and edited them, so he was DMing instead and tried to distribute them. We had to get rid of him. Heard it here first, folks.
I am happy to be here. It is an honor to be considered as the replacement.
Absolutely glad to have you aboard.
Not only considered, you were the first choice.
First choice. No.
I am humbled.
I'm Derek Rogers, and I'm playing Kadima Thorne, 2024. And he is maybe catching some feelings.
Ooh. Caught a vibe.
Damn, I haven't heard that song in a long time.
Yep,
that was exactly. We're gonna get copyright stricken. That was so good.
It was less than 6 seconds. It's fine.
You don't know. They're real litigious.
They are. Yeah.
You know they like to sue. Well, I'm Christian Snyder. I'm playing Alexander Mish Kamien, who's living his best life imitating Sam Fisher. This man is in and out.
And out. Yeah, that was, speaking of which, last episode you all infiltrated the party of Kabita Goldwound and honestly knocked that shit out of the park. After a little bit of a misstep from Kadima, You guys quickly figured out who to get in contact with and how to create a distraction. And after a wonderful performance of Eldon and Kadima on the dance floor, drawing the attention of everyone at the party.
You're welcome.
Absolutely. Mish was able to sneak up to the second story, break into Kabita's office, and plant the evidence for the Varia, getting out without a hitch. Meanwhile, Geverax made a new friend and went home with them for the night. We left off with most of the party making their way back to the hideout. And that is where we are now. So yeah, with no issue at all, you guys make your way back to the hideout, everything, nothing. You follow the same tunnels you went through. Civ looks at you all. Do you want to make your report now? She's probably still awake, or do you want to wait till the morning? Doesn't really make any difference to me.
I think we make it now. That way it's fresh and they can start planning on how to best use it as soon as possible.
Fantastic. All right. I don't know why I'm leaving. You guys know where to go, right? All right, cool. I got other things to do. Good job, guys.
Thanks.
Yeah, I didn't really, I got a little distracted while I was supposed to be watching, but everything seemed like it went off without a hitch.
What did you get distracted by?
Found a guard that wanted to play some dice.
Oh.
Do you want to play some dice now?
Got some money for it?
Oh, he does.
Yeah, all
I mean,
right.
we can do this after the report, right?
Yeah, meet me later.
Yeah. We'll link up later.
I got you.
Yeah.
Don't be mad
we'll
when I
link up later.
empty your purses. They walk away. Yeah, you guys could go up to the door of Veneranda's office. Couple seconds go by. You guys here? Come in.
I'll open the door and walk in.
Veneranda is sitting there behind her desk. Oh, you guys are back already.
Yeah, went off without a hitch.
Pretty easy.
Fantastic. You guys didn't run into any... Where's Geverax?
Apparently he's indisposed.
He went home with a lady friend.
Oh. Well, good for him.
In 39 years being cooped up makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
anybody notable?
I didn't catch her
I
name.
also
She
didn't
seemed
catch her
kind of
name.
important.
Maybe he'll report back.
Might have started with an A. I don't know.
Was it? Oh, yeah. I think it was. So the papers I planted, it was them.
He went home with Arlise Velfast.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
that's who it was.
Arlise. That was it.
Well,
Yeah, he's as the kids say, got that dog in him.
The kids say that?
I haven't heard that one.
I don't say that.
I'll put it in my repertoire.
You're not a kid.
17.
Well, that's certainly could turn interesting. So you guys planted the evidence. Yeah, the Velfast family did have members disappear. We're not exactly sure what caused it, but now everyone will think it was Kabita. At least she'll have an alibi now if anything blows back to her.
This also might be beneficial to you. It looks like he was embezzling, and
That
for
makes
some
sense.
I don't think this is a smart thing for him to have done. He hid the money he embezzled in the safe with the evidence that he embezzled.
Oh, wow.
Why would he put it in the same place?
I don't know this man. He clearly guarded it. I had to disable and re-enable two traps.
Yeah, maybe they just thought it was safe enough.
Well, we never assumed he was a smart man. But yeah, good job, everyone. We greatly appreciate what you've done here for us. And of course, we wouldn't ask you all to do this for free. And she reaches into her desk, pulls out 5 bags of coin. You can all give Geverax his cut whenever he gets back.
Wow.
And if you open up the coin portal, there's about 500 gold each.
550 gold for tonight. That is nice.
We appreciate this. We, of course, as we agreed upon earlier, we don't expect you all to work for us. This is a allyship. But do you mind me asking, what plans do you all have next? Will you be staying in Bredin or moving on elsewhere?
We didn't really have a set next location yet.
Yeah, the plan was to come here, commit avunculicide, and then...
Not familiar?
That's when you murder your uncle.
Oh, okay. Learned something new today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Mish read it in a book somewhere.
I did.
All right. Well, yeah,
Do you guys have anything going on here that we should look into? Or if we go to any other city, do we just look for open manhole covers?
Oh, yes. To get in contact, there are... here, and she'll flip through her desk again and pulls out a sheet of paper with a bunch of symbols and sigils and things like that drawn on it. These are different symbols and such that are used within the Varia. You can look for signs on shops or scrawled into dirt on a window. Just keep an eye out for these symbols, and that will usually lead you to one of our people.
Gotcha, thank you.
Yeah, and I know Gavarax has a speaking stone to get in contact with his people in Azari, and she'll pull another speaking stone. This can be used to get in contact with me. I believe you have one for Belize.
I have a lot of them apparently so far, so I can hold on to another one.
Easiest way of communication. Which of you are magic users, if any?
I'll lift a finger.
You're not.
Eldon will nod.
Okay. I can have some made. We do have, once you reach a certain level of ability, it becomes easier for the Coalition to track you. We do have ways around these that can help you stay hidden if you would want to have access to those. We give them to most of our members that use magic as a way to help them stay hidden.
That's definitely beneficial, but on the same vein, is there any way you can think that would be better to allow us to just travel safer, as we are still technically wanted?
Hoods are a good use. Magic, we don't have any. I'm sorry, I don't have any ability or anything to make that disappear. You're wanted on a very high level.
That does pose an issue. Okay. But, I'll take all the help we can, right?
Yes, I'll have some made. We'll have Civ or Cassandra deliver them to you in the morning.
And maybe once we get a little further down in the overall investigation that we're kind of doing on all of this stuff, maybe we can go back soon and clear your guys' names.
I don't know how we'd clear our names, but...
Well, if we're able to prove that we didn't do the things that they said that you guys do. You guys didn't kill Orlin. You guys didn't kill Nori. You guys didn't do any of this stuff.
Yeah, but they've made a whole smear campaign. I don't think they care what the truth is.
That's just words. People forget about the worst parts of things pretty easily. It's been a while, but...
And with most things, time will pass. Eventually, they'll either stop looking or the general population will lose interest, so it might get easier to travel later down the line, but for now, just keep a low profile. Stay away from city guard.
Okay. Anything here that you need help with?
Not at the moment. I can certainly look around if you're all looking for work. I can ask some people and put some feelers out. But, yeah, feel free to stay here as long as you need. There's no rush to get you out or anything, and we'll definitely appreciate any help that you can provide us. I know for the evening I need to start making contact so we can have Kabita's home raided on the morrow. See them thrown in chains and thrown into the deepest cell and bred in. What good news.
What's going to happen with the vacuum that he's going to create by not being here?
I don't expect much to be happening. There's a great contributor to the church, as a donator. So some of their money, at least to the church of Torvus, will lessen. So that'll mean less clerics out on the road, maybe less reach for them, but I don't expect too much to happen in the vacuum. He has other family members that will likely step up, but put just tarnish on their name for sure. Make them less affluential. Maybe we can put some of our more affluent members into a position of power. Maybe take over some of their trade routes.
Gotcha. I think that's it for me tonight. I don't really know where we go from here, but I'm sure we'll figure that out in the morning. And, we also have Gevrax to get up with in Vadon. I don't know what that entails, because he's also talking about the gods attacking the astral sea.
Sounds like both a full plate and countless paths. Well, if you need any resources or anything like that, don't hesitate to ask. Need to do research or information, just give us a direction and we can look into it.
Yeah, sounds good. And maybe tomorrow we go to the Mage Keep and do some research on a couple of things we've got up in the air.
I don't see why not. That's tomorrow. Let's wait until we reconvene with Gev then, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, well, you all enjoy the rest of your evening. I've got a few calls to make. Smiles and ushers you all out. You all can go to bed. Does anybody else have anything they want to do before they drift off to the night?
Someone wants to play dice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you easily enough. You can make it to the eating area. You find Civ there having a couple drinks. Hey, you ready for me to take some money from you?
Actually, a little bit more now.
Hey, even better.
I'll toss a gold down.
Oh, starting low. Okay, no problem. puts a gold piece down, pulls some dice out. All right, this one's easy. Whoever rolls highest on these two dice here, using D6s, wins the pot.
All right. Is 2d6 or?
Yeah, 2d6.
Okay.
And roll me a perception check.
Natural 20. 25.
You catch them about to slip a dice out of their sleeve as they're rolling.
I don't say anything.
Awesome. They turn one of their dice into a 6. Oh, look at that, 9.
Oh, man, I got a 6.
Oh, look at that. All right.
One more?
Oh, yeah. I'll go. I can do this all night. How about we double or nothing? Put your 2 gold down.
I will put 2 gold down.
All right. Hey, why don't you go first this time?
All right.
And go ahead and roll me another perception check.
Oh, it was so close. That's a 19.
They got a 12. You see, they rolled 2 1s and were quickly about to swap them and move them to 2 6s.
They were going to do that, or they did?
They're about to. You catch them in the act of doing it.
Man, I think you got me beat here. I got an 8.
Oh, better luck next time. You want to keep going? I mean, I hate to take all your hard-earned money.
Some of it wasn't hard-earned.
Hey, that's the best kind, isn't it?
How about we do double or nothing on top of that?
Yeah, no problem at all. Hey, what kind of person would I be if I didn't give you the chance to earn your money back?
Hey, this time I want to try to knock mine, if I see anything.
Rolling so bad. All right, so roll me a sleight of hand.
That's a 15.
15. They do not see you do it, but they also at the same time try to swap their dice around.
So I can re-roll it?
Yeah. Oh, that's a 9 for me.
That's double 6s.
Whew, all right. Well then, look whose luck is turning around.
Just wanted to have a friendly game.
Oh yeah, nothing but friends here.
Oh yeah. You should try and tighten up the sleeve a little bit so when it falls out, it's not as obvious. And I'll walk back to my room.
You just walk back to the sound of their laughter. And then you just hear, all right, who's next? All right, anybody else?
Well, I think that Elle wants to check in with Rosemary and Gross about their time in the garden.
Yeah. So yeah, they've just been kind of hanging out, following you around. Yeah, I had a great time in the garden. The rose bushes weren't very talkative, but I think they liked what I was saying.
Oh, what were you talking about with them?
Mostly about the boat ride, and I told them about my cousin up in the sky. And yeah, just telling them about our adventures and how great I am and how sentient, and how one day they can be like me. All they got to do is keep trying, keep growing. Yeah, it was a good time. I had a blast. There weren't too many people out there, so I didn't really get a chance to, chat up anybody else. But, I had a good time.
Yeah, sounds like you made a friend.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll definitely visit them sometime again. Probably.
Sure.
For sure. We're not going back there, are we?
I don't foresee us going back there, but who's to say?
That might be a problem down the line. Oh, well. Friends come and go.
They
Like,
do.
what's her face with the glasses?
Yeah, like Zelda.
Yeah, that's Grumpy.
She was grumpy sometimes.
Yeah, you guys have a good time at the party?
Oh, I mean, it was a good time. Mm-hmm.
Nothing more? It was a good time?
Oh, I mean, we got the mission done, and there was some dancing that was nice.
Never been dancing. What's that like?
Well, when you have a good partner, it's kind of like flying.
Dang, everybody can fly but me.
Maybe one day you'll fly.
Little wings sprout out and they just, but it doesn't do anything. One day.
One day.
And the night will progress on. You all can take a long rest as the morning comes. As the sun rises, we move across town.
GTA 5.
Yeah. To a beautiful manse on the outer city, and see Gevrax laying in bed, sheets askew. We'll leave it up to the listeners to imagine what they would like to. How do we find Gevrax?
He is sleeping still, but not for long. It's like the sun is rising. They forgot to pull the curtains last night because it was already dark. So the sun's peeking in through the window, and it hits his face, and he kind of wakes up and looks over. Is she still next to him?
Yep, sleeping.
Okay. He's gonna get up and kind of wander, try and find the kitchen, make some coffee, and bring it back to her.
Ooh, what a gentleman. Yeah, easily enough done. You walk out, you see there's a few people that seem to work there. As you walk out, they're like, hello?
Vetter's kitchen.
Yeah, just downstairs, down the hall, make a left. You'll smell it. They should be starting breakfast here soon.
Thank you.
Yep. And they scurry off. You see them just start talking to one of their coworkers a few feet away.
He wants to make sure he's very seen. He wants people to be talking about the fact that she was preoccupied last night.
Got it.
And goes to get some coffee and bring it back to her.
Oh yeah, easily enough. They have a pot. They send you up with just a whole kettle of coffee. As you enter, she looks like she's starting to wake up. Morning.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay?
Yeah, you look a little different in the light.
As I kind of explained last night, Tenebris, he likes change and, they go to parties. Some people put on mask, I put on body.
Well, it's an impressive trick. Oh, you brought me coffee. You were fabulous.
You had
pounding.
bit to drink last night.
Yeah, it's been like that since all of that happened. Thank you for, looking out for me. Last night you were a gentleman, and
I'm glad you are well.
as well as can be. Do you want to I'm sorry. This is not my typical
It is okay.
situation.
It is okay. I will finish the coffee. I will let you be. I have things to do today. Maybe I come by a little later.
Yeah,
In a couple days, we will see. Duty calls.
of course. I'm sure you're very busy.
I am.
But it was a pleasure. And yeah, feel free to knock on my door whenever you fancy.
It was good time. I will see you soon.
See you soon. You smile, sips her coffee, puts it down, and then collapses back onto the bed.
Gev gets dressed and fully dressed instead of just like a robe or whatever, and heads out and makes his way back to the safe house that leads to the tunnel. And at that point, calls Drew to him and can you show me the way?
Well, look who's finally decided to wake up and get back to work, huh?
Hey, guess what? You could not help me with that.
I wouldn't want to.
Exactly. So let me have my fun. You will get yours later.
I worked all last night.
Yeah, always working. Maybe I'll just lead you down the wrong tunnel and I'll disappear.
It would be good fun.
Yeah, great fun. All right, let's go. And yeah, Drew can lead you back down the tunnel.
Is it the right one?
Might be a couple turns.
Extra.
Yeah, a couple extra turns. Took you a little longer to get back than it did to get there last night. I swear it was this way. Oh no. Looks like my memory's not what it used to be.
I thought I was the dumb one.
Well, you are. But eventually you guys get back to the hideout.
I slap him on the back a little too hard because he's still just an imp.
And yeah, you guys could make it back. Where do we find the rest of the party at this point? It's probably been it's like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, something like that.
I think Kadima got up a little early today, like 6, and went out to, because there's kind of like a little training area in here. Yeah, I think Kadima got up and started training this morning.
Oh yeah,
he's back in his gi, back in something comfortable, no sleeves, because sleeves are bullshit.
Oh yeah, and I think Vodon joins you and kind of just he ends up finding like a long bow like in the practice yard and seems a little more comfortable with that and gives you back your short bow.
Sweet.
I don't think they'll mind too much if I take this.
I would have taken more.
Maybe I will. But yeah, and he gets up and trains with you a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Early in the morning.
Would Mish come out?
I think I would. Yeah, absolutely. I think after I think I'd come out just right after you do in the morning. Start throwing hands.
You all seem used to this routine.
It's a daily.
Yeah.
The way to get better is to be consistent.
We did this a lot on the boat ride here from Coldrew.
I see. Well, I'm glad to see that I am in good company. I very much enjoy my morning practice. It's a good way to center yourself for the day.
Yeah.
It also fills time.
It does fill time. Vadon, now that you're here and you got that bow, we can practice something I've been working on.
Okay. Well, what did you have in mind?
I'm going to stand over here and you're going to shoot me.
Are you certain?
100%.
Okay. And he will move across the yard, knock an arrow. You are certain, my
I
friend.
am certain. Let it fly.
And launches an arrow at you for a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 does hit me. So I'll use my reaction to do deflect attacks. So I will reduce the attack's total damage by 1d10 plus 9.
Well, it's only 9 damage.
So yeah, reduce it to 0. I will then spend a focus point to throw the arrow back at him.
Oh, shit.
Ow.
Which does... he needs to make a dex save.
Oh, okay. That is a 27.
Oh my god, yeah, more than doubles it.
So, yeah.
But it's no damage on a pass.
Okay. So yeah, he launches his arrow at you. You like grab it, spin around, and launch it back, and he manages to duck out of the way. That was impressive.
Yeah, that's I remember reading something way back when about being able to like use the momentum of the attack and being able to redirect it, sort of like water.
Interesting. This is very good. All right. Well, I have confidence now. It locks 3 arrows and
Yeah, so we
starts
just
launching out of you.
sit here and
yeah, the morning passes. About this time, Gav, you make it back as they train for a few hours. What's Eldon doing in the morning?
I think Eldon would be having breakfast with Cassandra.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys are in there. Today's breakfast. There's some bagels, more eggs, bacon, sausage, of course, some pancakes, waffles. Oh, nice little spread. A lot of baked pastries, like stuff like that. Seems like somebody was in the mood to bake today.
Definitely have some pastries.
So, how was your party last night?
Oh, it was good.
Yeah, you have a good time.
I did have a good time. Yeah.
Okay.
We danced some.
Who's we?
You know who we is.
Yeah, but I want to hear you say it.
Kadima and I.
Oh, and how was that?
It was kind of mind-blowing. Like, I can dance. Like, he can dance pretty well.
Wow, impressive. You'd think the stiff military types wouldn't know how to...
Well, he knows how to move.
Oh. Sounds like things are heating up.
I mean, maybe. It felt like there was something there, but we're also on mission and trying to create a distraction, so...
Well, it sounds like you two might have been the ones that were a little distracted, but hey, at least the mission went off without a hitch, right?
Yeah.
So, more dancing in your future?
I hope so.
Have to tell me all about it.
I will.
What are you guys doing next?
I'm not sure. I think we were going to kind of sleep on it and connect with everybody and see where people's priorities were.
Got it. Well, selfishly, I'd love it if you guys stayed here longer, but you're busy people. You've got gods to punch.
Yeah, we do.
God, I never thought when all those years we spent together that I'd ever be seeing you go off with a group of people to go fight the gods.
Yeah, I did not foresee this for myself either. I thought I would be traveling, seeing the world, having fun adventures, which I have had some fun adventures. Also a lot of pain and grief and,
Yeah, there's far too much of that in the world, but look at you doing your part to make it better.
Trying to.
Hey, you're doing a hell of a lot more than most people out here.
I'm just trying to make Arya proud.
I think she's been proud.
He's gonna swallow back a tear or a sadness crying.
She puts her hand on yours and smiles. Yeah, as you guys can all start convening for breakfast after your training, and as Gev arrives.
I think I arrive and I watch you catch an arrow, Kadima, and I'm like, bravo, that was very impressive.
I throw it at him. But I make it a point to miss.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, I'll make a dex save.
As you're clapping, it goes between your hands and goes into the wall.
Oh, very impressive indeed.
And then I'll reach down and I'll pull out the pouch from the night before and toss it over to you.
Catch it. What is this?
It's your cut from last night.
Ah, I was not sure they would pay us for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figured you'd want yours. I'm hanging on to Misha's.
Appreciate it.
He spends it already, so.
That trick, is it just for arrows, or can you block weapon hits?
I've never tried it with weapons before.
I reach out my hand and the glaive drops into it. Would you like to try?
Always down to learn.
All right. And I'll swing it at him.
All right.
Eldon having a beautiful moment with it.
I drop it down, and you can see, because I can create the weapon as I see fit, it's got a blunted blade to it.
Okay.
It's a practice glaive. Still
It's
gonna
a
hurt.
big stick.
Actually, I might not hit. What is my plus to hit? Oh, plus 8, 17.
17 does hit.
Does hit. Okay. Just barely, I'm sure.
My AC is actually 16 now, not 17 anymore.
Oh, okay. And that is 12 points of damage.
I reduced it by 12. So, yep, I'll do the same thing. But I think you bring the glaive down, and I move it in such a way, because you're hitting me with the glaive part of it, that when I block it and pull it down, I'm hitting you with the back side of the glaive.
Oh, so you can still hit me with it.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
So give me a dex save.
All right. 16.
16, that passes.
Okay.
So you don't take any damage. But yeah, instead of redirecting the part you're hitting you with, I'm moving it in a way that your momentum is causing the back side of the glaive to hit you in the back of the head.
Got it. Oh, you certainly know your way around weapons.
Yeah, it's years and years of training.
Practice makes perfect.
Yep. And there's been a lot of practice recently, which has been nice, because that's the only real solid piece of our day-to-day.
Well, I'm always down to hone skills.
Yeah, we did it with our last party member. We learned everything that we can about what everybody does and figure out how to make it work with us and not against us.
Yes, that is a good mentality.
Yep. I could use some breakfast. It's been a long morning already.
I did not. I forgot to grab food. Oh well.
Mishi, come in, or are you staying?
I'll come. I'm done.
I will join you all as well. And yeah, Eldon, you see the rest of the party enter to come get some food.
Come grab some pocket sausage and. Oh no! You said pastries today. Some pocket muffins.
Yeah, pocket muffins, bagels.
He'll wave him over again.
Yeah, I'll go over and what does Eldon have sitting on his plate in front of him?
Well, it was just pastries.
Danishes, muffins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he comes up and takes a bear claw off of Eldon's plate and then sits down next to him.
Cassandra just gives you a little side eye.
Yeah, Eldon's jaw will drop open in a shocked but also turned on way.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Oh, I see you made it back.
Yes.
Yeah, where'd you go off to?
I met a friend. Or made a friend.
Nice work.
It was a fun night. I
Sounds
found some
like it.
information as well.
Oh, what'd you learn?
Well, her family disappeared, and she was against the gold wounds, and she thinks that they had something to do with her family going missing. And
Wait, her family went missing?
yeah.
And we just planted evidence about a murder.
Yeah, about her family's murder.
Yeah, I think Mish was saying that last night.
It was okay.
Yeah, I see how it's all tied together now.
That is good that I was with her.
Yeah, but you knew that going into it, though, right?
Yeah, of course. I am always 3 steps ahead.
Seems like everyone had a good night last night. Looks at Kadima.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Heard you're quite the dancer.
Elle's gonna kick her under the table.
Yeah, but it's
I mean, they were very good.
it takes
Yes.
2 to tango.
Captivated the whole party.
Oh, yeah. It captivated a lot of people.
Made my life easier.
Happy to.
That's why we had to put on such a good show, was so that you could.
No, because you were having fun. It would just make,
It was because we
I
had to
could
get
have-
you up there.
Had there been a little bit of difficulty, it might have been more interesting.
I'm sure everyone knew everything going in and stuck purely to the mission
Exactly.
for what they were doing.
Exactly.
Of course. We are nothing if not professionals.
Of course.
I can't believe you went into that thinking, I'm going to not come home last night. That's a wild way to believe. You know what? I guess I could never do that.
Kid, when you live as long as I have, sometimes you have to look out for yourself.
Yeah, that's true. So what, I guess there's no really easy way to figure it out, but so just put it on the table. Where are we going next? What are we doing next?
Well, I mean, we did just get paid.
We did. You sure you want me to hang on to this?
I mean, you've already, it would benefit it all being, it's less that you holding on to it, it's more like being used for everything because you can more easily, freely move about.
It is true.
And it's not like you're going to get robbed.
I would never get robbed.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, it kind of does make sense to hold everything together. I can hang on to it, but it's ultimately all of ours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hold mine too.
Okay.
I have personal needs for this gold, so I will hold on to mine if that is okay.
That's fine.
I'm gonna keep my 50.
We keep 50.
Yeah, for that we got for the.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you earned that 50.
Damn straight.
We earned it.
You're at 50? For what?
Yeah, the Fuckface's birthday boy,
Yeah.
he paid us 50 gold each for the dance.
Yeah.
Dang.
Because he told people that he hired us, so he had to pay us in front of everybody because he rich people.
Oh, okay.
So, back to your original question.
Yeah.
What are we doing? I have no direct ties to, well, really any Varia at this point, but did you report already?
Yeah.
We did last night.
Good. Was there anything else they needed?
They didn't say yet, but I think give it a couple days, they might have something come up.
Yeah, we had talked about maybe going to the Mage Keep.
What had you guys planned after coming here?
We don't really have plans.
The next step of the plan process was get stronger.
Yeah.
And that's vague.
That is very vague.
Because we could just sit here and get stronger. Like
true.
that's just.
You could get physically stronger, but think about it. Strength is not just physical. You need knowledge and power, and there are items out there that could help in the cause. Being able to punch is good, but it is only a piece of the puzzle.
I mean, it is kind of my whole goal.
And you are a piece of this group. It is a piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
We need more than just raw strength.
What? Okay, let's lay everything out on the table. Everything we know about anything. Because right now we're kind of like, yes, our end goal is to punch a god. Like I'm with you on that. That's end
Pretty
goal.
short-term goal.
But we
have destination. We need journey.
We need journey. How do we get to there? Do we have any leads on any? I mean, we're gonna need money to pay for items that are gonna make us stronger.
Not
So
necessarily.
we're gonna need to do jobs to make money.
Or we could just get the items instead of the money. Depending on the items, of course.
It's semantics on we have to do stuff to get items to get.
That is correct, but I did not want it to be money focused. It does not always have to be a job for money. There are things out there that are in the wrong hands that we could alleviate.
There's also people that are constantly in not trouble, but need help.
We can help where we can. We cannot help everybody, but when we can, we should.
I think the next step is I can ask on my end if anything new has come up. We can do we can ask the proprietor of the library if anything on their end they can can look up. We can...
Yeah, because she's had a couple of days now to get settled.
Eldon, do you have input?
I'd like to see Zelda. We were just on the boat for so long. Unless we have a specific thing that we're really aiming towards, I don't really want to leave.
Did you mention something about the issue in Rualia? That is just across the river, not long boat ride. Could go there.
That wouldn't be bad.
It's possible. I think that's the lowest on the list, because we should probably exhaust everything here before we leave here, right?
That is a good idea. What else is there to do here? If Varia has no jobs, is there more that you had planned?
I mean, no.
But yeah, we didn't have any other plan besides getting Zelda into the Mage Keep.
That may be a good place to start then.
Yeah, she might have some info. There might be some... That's the thing. We don't have a whole lot of information about what's going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
I have more contact in Zatia.
Are you able to get in touch with them?
I can.
You want to see if they've got any suggestions?
Sure, I can reach out.
Yeah, let's all talk to our contacts and see what we can find out.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, it's also been too long since I've reported in.
Is that a problem?
No, I just, in order to keep certain eyes off, should be doing it more often. But boat travel and all that nonsense, I got some leeway on that, so.
What will you tell them?
That we landed in Bredon, are getting more information at the Mage Keep Library. Because that's also not the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But
the easiest lies carry much truth.
yeah, so why don't we try and reach out to whoever we can reach out to, and get some idea?
I'll see when we can visit Zelda.
And we can also ask and see if there's what resources they have here for us to look through, because we're
or
here.
If they have any other odd jobs to go and do.
Cassandra, can you check in about any other odd jobs?
Yeah, I'll ask. I can ask the boss, see if she's got anything that might need to get done around here. I'll also ask a few of our other members, see if they need any jobs done. I can let you know if I hear anything.
Okay.
Do you guys have like a storefront? Because I understand you guys do stuff for funds. Do you have a good contact for procuring powerful items and stuff, either in town or here?
Oh, yeah. We have a shop down here with a few odds and ends. We also have a deal with one of the magic shops in the city that they provide us with a discount.
It might be very beneficial to go check out.
Yeah.
Do we want to start there instead?
Yeah, let's start there. Cassandra's already going to go talk to the boss here. Let's go do that while Cassandra's asking around. Then we can report to our people and then see what comes up.
And then maybe at lunch we can share what we've learned.
Yeah.
Sounds like plan.
All right, I'll get to it then.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Which way to the shops again?
If you want the one down here, it's got just basic supplies. You just
in the one in town.
It's in the inner city. Oh God, what is his name? It's called Gideon at the Affordable Manicore. can take care of you.
The affordable manticore.
Portable Manticore. Inner city, big sign, Manticore on it. Can't miss it.
Okay.
Sounds like plan. Let us go then.
Vadon, do you want to come shopping with us?
I have very little to do otherwise if I'm not with you all. So, yes, I'd love to accompany you.
Gotcha. Are we all going shopping?
Yeah, I think so.
I assume so, yeah.
Just gonna go see what there is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you guys leave the hideout, can continue into the city and make your way into the magic shop. After about 20, 30 minutes of walking, you guys arrive to this beautiful wooden shop front. It's like it's got like magic runes kind of like etched into the glass of the like window sill. You see a sign with a Manticore on it. And yeah, you guys can walk on in. You are greeted by the smell of like wood shavings and like the smell of like production, like the smell of like burnt glass from like glass blowing, of wood shavings from carving, things of that nature. And as you walk in, a little bell rings overhead and you guys hear a clattering of stuff from back into the into like a back room behind the counter, and a person like stumbles forward. They're short, stocky, a big bushy beard. They look to be dwarven. Comes out. Oh, hello everyone. Nice to meet you. I am the proprietor of this shop. Sorry, I was just working on something in the back. Feel free to take a look around, or do you have any special requests for me? I'm here to help.
I'm just looking to see what is available.
Yeah, of course. And you guys look around. You see a few, like you kind of look around, you see a bunch of like swords, look like to be enchanted swords, spears, weaponry of all that kind. And just above table, any like +1 weapon is available here. Then you see other things like shields and bags. You see some staves, some wands, pieces of jewelry, things like that. A helm, all kinds of little like knickknacks and stuff like that in different like cases or hung up on the wall.
You got any? Do you sell any potions here?
Oh, yes, I've got a few potions here, and they'll kind of gesture towards their the like cashier's desk is like a glass case. You see some potions in there. There's red ones that look to be kind of your classic healing potions. There's some other ones that are like silver or purple or black, blue, all kinds of different colors.
You wouldn't happen to have any like discounted ones?
No discounts. We get these from some of the best alchemists in Breton. These are all.
Gotcha. Yeah, I could use some more protection on my knuckles. It's been things are starting to be a little bit tougher.
Oh, well, we have some enchanted hand wraps that can help fortify your attacks. Probably provide a little bit of defense there, or if you're looking for more defense, I believe we have some bracers around here that might give you a little bit of edge on that. Anything more specific I'll point out is like, I've got this bag that can hold a lot. I've got some cloaks. I've got some wands, some staves.
Do you think, would it be possible to work on existing equipment?
I can do that, but it takes time, mostly. Some of these things can take months to enchant.
Well, I'm wondering about like moving an enchantment from something to something else.
Possibly, depending on the level of magic involved, but it is a complicated process, and there's a chance that the enchantment may be lost.
I have this armor, and I'll pull out the Mind Carapace armor. Would it be possible to put this into like either my clothes or like anybody else's clothes? Instead of it being in their armor?
He takes a look at it. Yes, I should be able to do this. Would take me some time, perhaps a week or so.
You're gonna give him your clothes?
I mean, I can come by and give my clothes to him when he needs them, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I would need them to start the process. Like I said, it might take about a week or so, and again, it's a little bit of a difficult process, so it is a little expensive. This is pretty powerful enchantment, probably around 800 gold to transfer it. And again, as I said, there's a chance that the enchantment may not withstand the transfer.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take a look around for a little bit first before we decide on that.
Can I look at the cloaks and see if anything cool is with them?
Sure. Oh yeah, you look at the cloaks. There's about 4 of them up there. One of them just seems like a black cloak. It seems to, like, as you walk by, it kind of moves on its own. There's another one that you look at. It seems to be kind of made out of maybe like a leather or something. It looks, you can't quite tell like exactly what kind of animal it came from, but it looks almost like oily and like almost like it looks like wet, like it's been collecting like dew or something like that. You also see a cloak. It seems to have like runes of protection etched into it.
Can you tell us about these cloaks?
Yes, this one, Billows, looks quite nice. This one over here should allow you to be able to breathe underwater and allow you to swim a little bit easier. And this one right here just provides a little bit of extra protection to you.
I'll pull up a little schematic I was drawing. You wouldn't happen to have something like this, and I pull out, and it's a pair of leather gauntlets that look very similar to the bracers I have currently on, but they're embossed with what appears to be silver in the stitching, and it just looks like it's if you were to take what I currently am wearing and just made them more effective, they look more like they could be used in a fighting, or like an offense or a defensive kind of capability.
Very, very well done schematics here. Yeah, we have something very similar to this. I can't promise it'll be exactly the same, but they're quite popular with some of the coalition mages to enhance some of their effects and such.
I think that's great. Do you know how much that would cost?
These would be around 400 as well.
Do you guys need anything?
I was thinking about the cloak. Good protection.
Oh?
I was actually wondering if it was possible to have a speaking stone that could connect to multiple other stones.
The conference stone.
Unfortunately,
not necessarily at the same time, but that you could
Yes, that is a little bit beyond my capabilities. I can make the basic speaking stones. We have a few of them available.
How much are they?
About 100 apiece. 100 per pair. They're paired off. Yes, I'm not unable to. I've tried and have failed. But yeah, we have the basic ones that can stay paired up with each other.
I think that I'll get a pair.
Okay, yes, no problem at all. So we have 1 pair of speaking stones. Was there anything else that caught you guys' attention?
Does anybody else want that cloak?
No.
Okay. Yeah. I will take the protective cloak.
Okay, excellent. Oh, he folds that up, puts it next to the speaking stones.
I will leave the armor with him.
Okay.
And then
There's a touristy shop next door. We could just get you some I love bread and shirts and stuff, and go ahead and leave your clothes with him.
Yeah. I guess. Elle, if you want to pick me out something from over there.
Oh yeah.
I'm a medium.
Of course you are. Sure. Yeah, can you pay for my
Yeah, I got your
I'll
stuff.
pop next door.
Awesome. Easily enough to. You go next door. It is the most tourist shop. There's T-shirts with the spires on them. There's ones dedicated to the god. It's very touristy for Breton. There's a couple more neutral ones that don't have like god insignias on them and stuff like that, in all shapes and colors. So whatever Haley has in mind as a tourist trap, I'm sure you can find.
I was also curious if Elle walks in here and sees a shirt with like Abyssea's symbol
Yeah, there's one for each of the gods.
and maybe some hourglasses.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, sorry, I'm just like helping this see what this looks like.
Yeah, suddenly very uncomfortable.
The god capital of the world.
Yep.
You're gonna leave your like full outfit with them, so you need like a shirt and pants.
Yeah.
What time of year is it?
It's like February.
We're like in the southern hemisphere, so
Yeah,
it's
it's
kind of
warm.
closer like a.
Warmer.
Yeah.
There?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of like how in
It's like-
December it's summer for like Australia.
Okay. I want to get some shorts. Yeah, and I want it to have like words across the butt.
Get this man some juicy pants.
Some full.
Yeah. Anybody have any ideas what like the equivalent of juicy would be?
Deific.
Deific.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
That's good.
They say deific. And then we'll just get like a plain like Mage Keep shirt. Like don't want to get any like gods, but it's like I heart. Or no.
Breton is for lovers.
I went to the Mage Keep
Library and all I
I
got was this stupid shirt.
That's exactly what it says. That's exactly what it says.
Wonderful. What color is the shirt?
I think that the shirt is white, but the like writing is in pink, we'll say.
Okay.
The shorts are pink, the writing is in white.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All
So-
right.
Flipped.
Flip it. So Eldon comes back.
What length are these shorts?
Oh, they're pretty short.
Hell yeah. I have to wear this for a week.
So I guess we're not going anywhere for a week.
Get different clothes when we get back.
So you come back in and I'm just like handing over the armor. And then I was just like, Elle, what the fuck?
They didn't have a lot of things in medium. They didn't have like God's shit all over it.
That's fair. We are here. All right.
I mean, they say deific,
I was
but
going
like,
to say, that does say deific. That is little bit.
yeah, but it's referring to the ass. So I thought that might.
It's what we like to call sacrilegious.
That is fair point.
Yeah. Yeah.
On both points.
Okay. Do you have a changing room?
Oh, yes, if you want to. And they just point you off in the direction of the little changing room.
Yeah. So I'll go in there. I'll throw the shirt on. I'm like, the sleeves don't feel very comfortable. And I pull the pants up and I realize how short they are.
Hooch, this daddy. Hooch, this daddy.
At least you probably got good thighs.
Oh, yeah. Kadima's
sure.
cut.
Yeah.
This man is.
How much did the
dripped.
outfit cost me?
10
5
silver.
gold
10 silver.
because it's upcharged.
It should be, but no, 10 silver.
So I'll come out and how does it fit? It's a little chillier than what I was wearing. So my legs are a little cold.
The shop owner looks at you. I will try to have these back to you as soon as I can.
Thank you.
But it will likely take a week.
Gavrax claps you on the shoulder. Yes, this is new look. It is very interesting.
Yeah.
They had more clothes back at the headquarters if you wanted to change.
Yeah, this'll work. I'm definitely keeping the shorts.
You are killing it in them. It is deific, if I might say so myself.
It's just funny because I'm also wearing like cloth boots, black cloth boots that come up to my calf, and fucking pink boot shorts. I'm picturing. Do you remember the Mosh booty shorts? That's what I'm thinking.
God.
You look like. I'm picturing you look like. What's his fucking name from Reno 911?
New Goofin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking Archer in the episode where he has to honeypot the guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I was
that's
thinking
also
with
a
the
good pull.
boots, right?
Yeah.
Like the boots come up and like.
All right. Yes, I will start on this at once and
Thank you.
come by and if you want to, you can check back in about 4 days. That would be the earliest I can complete it. But
Okay, we'll give you some time. I don't want to rush this.
Are you sure?
No, it's fine. I don't want to rush that. If I have to wear this for a week, it's fine.
I think he is enjoying it.
all right. Is there anything else? You guys have been great customers. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Not for right now. I mean, I was gonna pick up those gauntlets, and I think that's it.
All right.
How much for everything in total minus his
Yeah,
cloak?
I paid for mine.
100 for the speaking stones, 400 for the gauntlets, 800 for the enchantment.
So
swap.
13. All right, that's all paid for.
All right. Well, thank you all for visiting the Affordable Manicore today, and please come back, tell your friends, tell your family. Gideon is always here, welcome and happy to serve.
Thanks, Gideon.
Thank you.
As we're all
Yeah.
leaving, I'll kind of like hang back a little bit, and I'll look over at the guy, and I'm like, an extra 50 if you can do it in less than a week.
I will do my best, my friend. Just takes the 50. Gives you a wink.
You could literally go next door and buy other clothes.
No, I know.
I think he likes it.
Yeah, he likes the shorts. He's like, I don't normally, especially growing up where I grew up, I don't normally get to like show off the body that I have trained my whole life for. It is just very loud.
Yeah.
You could always rip off the sleeves too.
I think
if they're uncomfortable.
I think we do, like, as we're walking around, like just that little bit of like, especially because I had to wear a suit last night too.
Yeah.
I will,
Rip the sleeves off.
yeah, I'll pull out a one of the daggers and cut them so that they're nice and clean. What is Vadon thinking about all this stuff, or did he want anything?
Yes, he has been here the whole time. Yeah, actually he sees, because I forgot I did give him a cut too. He's going to pick up a longbow that seems to be carved with some runes.
Nice.
This will be great help for me. I'll take this, please. And starts counting out how much are each of these worth. Get somebody to help him figure out material plan gold.
I
And
got him.
looks at Kadima. Do you believe you are battle ready in this new outfit?
I do feel bonita.
That is all that matters, friend. It looks easy to move in. And yeah, so
Kadima still hasn't recognized that there is lettering on his ass either.
You never will.
Deific indeed. All right, so with the magic shop concluded, where are you heading to next?
Have you reached out to Zelda?
Yes. She said we could come by any time now, as long as we're disguised.
Is that something we want to do now?
Let's send it.
I mean, we can, no time like right now.
Okay.
I feel pretty disguised.
I'll let her know we're coming.
Yeah, and you guys can make your way to the Mage Keep Library. It's not too far from where you are already. Honestly, probably like a 15-minute walk. You guys can disguise yourselves, whoever needs to be disguised.
I'm disguising self.
Yeah.
The only thing I do is a symbol of Tenebris on my chest.
Does Mish still have a mohawk?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And
It's easy to masquerade as a cleric of Tenebris in this insanely religious city.
yeah. All right, yeah, you guys come to the Mage Keep Library. The guards ask you your business. You tell them you're here to meet Salvin. Mm-hmm. They send you up. The door opens. It's good to see all of you. Come in. What can I help you all with?
They wanted to come here.
I just wanted to see how you're doing.
Doing better. I've finally gotten some sleep. I think I've managed to convince the guard that I was the one that attacked Salvin. and that I'm now at least dead or missing. So that's going well. And yeah, other than trying to parse through some of his journaling, which isn't most useful, and just doing my own research. Settling in.
Good.
How was the meeting? Everything with that went all right?
It surprisingly went perfect.
After they tried to kill us. But
Tried to kill
They
you?
didn't try and kill us.
We could have died.
They did seek a giant scorpion.
No, they have a giant scorpion defending an entrance to their hideout.
And
As a
they
test.
sent us that way.
Yeah. They said they're not
seeked
telling
it
us.
on us.
So glad to just be here in the library. You guys can keep that. Yeah, is there something in particular? I mean, I'm happy to see you all.
You haven't said anything about Kadima's outfit.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of rude you didn't say anything about it.
I thought it was more polite that I wasn't.
Does it not look good?
It's very eye-catching. I think the guards, certainly some of the acolytes, will remember that you've been here. But you pull it off.
Yeah. Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, of course you guys are always welcome. Do you know what your next plans are? Are you remaining in Britain for a bit?
I think we're going to at least be here for a week.
Yeah, at least a week.
I don't think he wants to leave the city in this outfit.
I don't care about leaving the city in this outfit.
I think it's more along the lines that we set a commission on an item that's going to take about a week to be complete. So we have to do that. So we wanted to use some of that time to just do a little research here at the library, see if what we could find out.
Yeah, of course. The library is open to you. You can research whatever you'd like. You can use the study area down there if you want more privacy. You can grab the books and bring them up here. Have plenty of room. I can have some tables brought up.
That would be awesome, actually.
Yeah, no problem at all. She goes, still in the face of Sullivan, goes to the guard that's outside. Yes, could you have a table or two brought up? My friends and I will be doing some research. Oh, of course, yep, no problem. Goes, a few minutes later, tables come up.
Her Sullivan impression's gotten a lot better.
A lot of practice. Still a lot to do here. So you guys can get about any research. I'm happy to help out in whatever way I can. Have nothing pressing going on besides pretending to be my now dead uncle. Is there anything particular you all need to research?
Just more of the same. Just want to know, well, I mean, it sounds like there's a discrepancy in the last decimation, so if we can look up at least information on that, that might be beneficial.
Yeah, of course. We'll look into that.
And anything we can do about the astral plane.
Yes, makes sense.
Our friend here would like to know more about his home.
Yeah, no, of course, yeah. We can go down there. I'll re-up my disguise and we can peruse the stacks. See what we can find. Looking through the library, seeing what books we want to pull. Go ahead and end our session there. If you want to hear more about how we and our characters are feeling, check out What's in the Box, where we decompress from the events of the episode. This has been an NCCEC production. Now that the episode is over, you can go follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Mindscapes and Magic for more content, and come hang out with us in our Discord for episode discussions. We'll see y'all for the next misadventure.